Hey, it's Tony Ross. We are joined by 21 Pilots, Tyler, Josh. Hello, guys.
Hello.
You shouldn't give us swivel chairs.
Yeah, we're going to be doing this
I
the
was
whole
worried.
time.
That's why I crossed my legs, so I don't swivel. So in one of your Bandito videos, we saw you guys hold Trench in your hands for the first time. So your work is right there in front of you, in your hands. What were you feeling in that moment?
Well, that was the actual first time that we held them. I feel like maybe sometimes people act like it is. But I remember that moment where we're just like, whoa, there's some physical copies of that work that that we worked on.
Yeah, I think that for me, there were so many moments while making the record that sucked. I was like, you know what? At some point, whether I, am frustrated today or not, time is going to move forward, and inevitably there will be a moment where I'm holding it. I kept on just convincing myself I'll be holding it one day. So it was a way to make sure I didn't get too caught up in being frustrated or trying to wrestle with a certain mix or a certain song or programming or producing all of the different steps that go into making the record. And I think that you can apply that to a lot in your life. And I remember thinking that in school a lot too when I had a project. It's like, okay, let me just put my head down, let me grind, and eventually, someday, I will turn it in. And it'll, like, that day will come, and then you kind of have to just, I don't know, keep yourself positive in that way. So when I did finally hold the CD in my hand, I was like, I remember talking to myself about this.
Now, did you get a little teary-eyed? Because I felt in that video there was a lot of emotion.
I haven't cried since 2nd grade.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you bragging about that, or should we dive a little deeper into it?
I'm absolutely bragging about it.
Okay. I'm a crier, so I'm...
Really?
Yeah. I'm in touch with my... Oh.
Jeez.
As you guys both swivel away. All right, next question. Let's talk about Chlorine.
Yeah.
What is there a story behind the song? A little bit about it?
It's hard to write music about music because it's almost never cool. You don't want to write a song about songs. And so I knew that and realized that, and so I wanted to challenge myself and write a song about my relationship with music, and even bigger than that, my relationship with what I love or what I used to love, and maybe have a little bit more of a complicated relationship with now, which is music, and what I'm passionate about. And I think that everyone gets to a point in their journey that that thing that fuels them, that drives them, can ultimately kind of become something negative in your life, and but to not let that discourage you to the point where it makes it wrong. Like, to go through seasons of ups and downs with your relationship with what it is you're passionate about is normal, and so that's kind of what I was working through.
Car
Google
radio
that.
video. Did you actually shave your head just for that video, or were you filming it?
I did.
Really?
Yep.
And were you going to anyway, or you thought this was going to be a cool
No,
video?
I was not going to anyway. That was
Did you
all
like
in.
it? Did you ever have that moment of like...
I had a moment of
Shit,
like, oh
like,
man, I don't know why I did that, but
It looked good.
well, thank you. That was a good question.
Yeah, that was a good question.
It was
What's
like,
something else?
what was the best interview you've ever done?
This is getting there.
Is this really?
Well, this is
That
one
is
of
a
the
good
first time where
question.
we've like opened up like, cause usually we just go in and we answer like the
The typical.
Yeah.
what's Chlorine about.
Okay, what we have to is we're playing it.
That's right. Thank you for
Yeah.
playing it. Keep playing it.
So out of all of the SNL characters and skits out there,
Okay.
you probably have been asked this because you performed on SNL.
No, we've
No,
not
yeah,
been
this
asked
is-
this.
this is
That's
new.
Our
Okay.
favorite
Like
character.
Yeah, either actor or a skit.
I mean,
or
Will
a
Ferrell's "Get Off the Shed" is always one of my favorites.
It's a classic.
I think specifically his audition tape, though. He does a "Get Off the Shed" during his SNL auditions. If you
Okay.
look that up on YouTube.
Would you like to recreate it
That
for
might
us
have
right
been
now?
shot on an iPad as well. I'm not sure.
Did they
but
have iPad?
I don't
Doubtful.
know. But look up Will Ferrell's audition for SNL, and what's so great about it is that he's funny, but there's no crowd. He's just doing it for a few producers, and no one's laughing, but
Yeah.
you are, because
But you were.
That's right.
That's how
You
funny
were
he is.
Okay, and final question. On a scale of like 1 to 10, how would you rate this interview?
I think that at first it was like a 3.
Yeah, it's so loud.
Who knows what this audio is going to sound like?
Yeah.
That's why we have.
I mean,
we have
sound
the
guy
mic.
over here, he barely even checked our mics before. This might even
not even be recording.
Can you guys
Well,
even
he's
hear
talking
me?
right now.
Can you hear me right now? Are you even going to use this audio, or are you using the iPad audio?
Yeah, that's
Okay, well.
Is this going to be really distorted then, probably?
yeah.
I'll still use it.
That's all right. I'll start with my shirt here. So I started with a 3. I got bumped up a little bit.
Well, now that they've been in my mouth,
You don't even want to know who's.
you're probably like a, I'd say it's 7.5, 8 right now.
Really? That
It's
means
fun.
a lot.
It's real. It's like
You
I'm
guys-
actually having conversations.
Yeah, because you guys are like one of my favorite bands.
I would have given you like a 9 if you hadn't asked me about chlorine. My mic's hanging down here, so we should probably wrap this up.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you once again. We've got Tyler and Josh from 21 Pilots joining the show today. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.